right, it's October 17th. Why the whole area around us is getting ready for Thanksgiving and Halloween. A lot of them getting ready for Halloween, but we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm looking at our plants and I have thousands of tomatoes. I can't cover them all. I just don't have it in me yet. But that noise is Anthony grabbing some plastic. All right, that's the last of our Kellogg's breakfast plant. There's still tomatoes on there, but they're not gonna make it because it got cold last night. Cold enough that all the pepper plants are starting to wilt. So I know that's it. Pick whatever peppers you can, the rest are gone. Pick whatever tomatoes are ready, the rest are gone. However, this is our clone bed. They're not wilting, not even a little bit. They're flowering. So I'm gonna cut the branches that are sticking out and we're gonna cover this with plastic. We're gonna make this our little Thanksgiving Day harvest greenhouse. Just one small greenhouse. If I felt better, if I felt stronger, Anthony and I might knock out all of them. But right now, I just want one little greenhouse, one tomato sandwich on Thanksgiving. I'll feel like that was a success. I'm alive. I'm alive. Next year is gonna be a whole new season. We'll grow everything again, but for now, look, let's just check out these clones. Remember, I cut them, I rooted them, I planted them, and now, October 17th, and they're wide open. And they're flowering, check it out. If you could smell these leaves, you wouldn't believe it. Just from standing 1.5 feet, 2 feet away, I could smell them. These plants are putting off a heavy-duty scent. They are thriving. They love this. They love this weather. They love this season. They love this dirt. They love the weather. So I love the tomatoes that are going to be here on Thanksgiving. Anthony and I are going to turn this into a little greenhouse. And then I think we're going to go plant our baby artichokes in the ground this weekend. So next year, they have overwintered. We'll have artichokes next summer. We would have had them this summer if I didn't go to the hospital. Kind of knocked us down. Oh, wow. I see some Paul Robeson up there, ready to be picked. Just saw him. I stand corrected. Yeah, that was Kellogg's breakfast. The sun is in my eyes, so it's hard to see. They look darker. All right, that's 3 purple artichoke plants. We planted 10 cups. 3 of them sprouted and are growing. Like I said, this has been a horrible year, recuperating from surgery. My globe artichokes, there was a whole bunch of them doing good. They didn't have water. So now, I just watered them and I hope they'll snap back. We've had some cold nights, but maybe they'll snap back. And on Sunday, we'll get them back in the ground. And they'll overwinter, and next year we'll have all kinds of artichokes. If not, there's always the next year. That's disappointing. It hurts my feelings because, well, we lost a whole crop of artichokes due to that hurricane. And now we lost some to me going and doing surgery. So Anthony just went and found the zip ties. We're going to cap off that flower bed, that raised bed. Just hold them, buddy. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cap it off. We're gonna cover it with plastic. We're gonna tie a rope around it. And we're gonna have tomatoes, hopefully Thanksgiving Day. Because that's awesome. All right, so we have plenty that are growing outside the bed right here. Ooh, I hate to crush this. Look at this. That's a fat stem. Look at the hairs. See these hairs on this thing? I mean, everything about these plants, these clones, is screaming tomato, tomato. I want to give you tomatoes. But guess what? I can't cover them 4 feet away. So I'm gonna have to do what I don't want to do. I'm gonna have to You know what, Aunt? We got a problem with that other thing sticking up. We'll have to figure this out. I'm not going to be able to videotape for a minute, folks. We'll be back. So that's the Everglade tomato right there. I'm not going to cover them, but oh boy, it's got to be 600 to 1,000 tomatoes, and they's nice size. They ready to just ripen up. I'm gonna let it ride. If they don't freeze and they ripen, we'll eat them. If not, there'll be a million seeds on the ground. But we're gonna go ahead and get this greenhouse done. We got the cap on there. I have a blue tarp. I'm gonna take this blue tarp right here. I'm gonna bend it in half, and I'm gonna cover these sharp points because they're gonna poke through the greenhouse cover. It's just plastic, nothing fancy, but it works. So I'm gonna cover those spikes, cover the whole thing, wrap a rope around it, and then we're gonna go do the sweet potatoes. This whole video is about the sweet potatoes, but I walked past these tomatoes and realized, stop what you're doing. One pot, one plant, one patio. You're never too old, you're never too sick, you're never too out of shape, you see? You can't walk past something, because you know if you don't do it, it's gonna die. And that's where the diet comes in and the exercise comes in. This tomato bed's got me huffing. I'm exercising, and I didn't even plan on it. One pot, how about one raised bed, one set of tomato plants. They're all clones. Now I'm huffing and puffing. Yeah, praise it. Praise God, that's awesome. All right. I zip tied the low ones. Anthony's gonna do the high ones because I ain't going up a ladder. Can you get that, buddy? There you go, and then put one up on top. I think that'll cover it. So, those spikes are covered now. So when the wind is blowing, it's not gonna rip through our little cover for our greenhouse. I'm excited. I almost wasn't gonna do this year. I see about 2 or 3 other tomato beds with lush, full plants. Just, I don't want to go spend $100 on a roll of plastic. It is what it is. We got one greenhouse. That's good enough. One day we might build a greenhouse in the yard, but for now, I see big tomatoes over there. I see flowers. Something's flowering, purple flowers. I think we have covered any significant threat to the plastic getting ripped when the wind blows, because we know what happens October and November, cold blowing winds. Once it rips, then everything's gonna be cold and the tomato plants will die. So let's get this thing covered. I'm puffing. Huffing and puffing, but it's done. Our first one is done. Our first greenhouse is done. As much as I say I ain't doing any other ones, I'm unpredictable. I might get a bug and just go ahead and buy a roll of plastic. If they're still alive in a few days, we might make some more greenhouses, but this one is done. That raised bed, clone plants, I hope it's either Paul Robeson or my Kellogg's breakfast. Or it could be the Dr. Witchy. One way or another. It's covered, it's protected, they're thriving, we're gonna find out. I thought I was gonna go to the sweet potatoes and we were gonna dig up the sweet potatoes. This is my sweet potato video. You wouldn't know it yet. I'm on the other side of the yard to our rogue tomato plants. They've been growing all summer. There are thousands of tomatoes and there are hundreds of them red, ready to pick. This is a peach tree. It was growing out of our compost pile at one point. I met a woman at a gathering at a house and she told me how to grow it. like a trellis. I started that, then I went in the hospital, so I'm gonna have to get back to pruning it. This yard is thriving. You know, if you sow good seeds in good ground, that'll preach. You sow good seeds in good ground, even if you're gone, it's still gonna produce. Apparently, a lot. Oh yeah. Look at that, Anthony. See that? It's a purple pepper. You know, for those purple pepper people eaters. Anyway, that purple plant has all kinds of flowers on it, but I don't see that going anywhere unless I cover it. It's just, what a project to go buy a 100-foot roll of plastic and start chopping it. Might have to come up with a better way of covering these beds. If you have an idea on how I can cover these beds and protect them from the weather, besides a 100-foot roll of plastic and cutting it down, please let me know in the comments. And I found out what those purple flowers are. There's some kind of a vine. I don't know what it is. If you know what this vine is, please let me know. Should I dig it up? Should I let it grow? Is it ornamental? Is it a fruit? Is it whatever? I don't know. Check these out. Wow, look at that. Watermelons. We're growing watermelons. Asparagus plants have seeds on them. I have so many asparagus seeds in the house, I'm not even going to bother picking them. I'm going to let them hit the ground. Maybe they'll grow and make more asparagus plants for next year. This year we missed out on most of our harvest. What a shame, but it's okay. The plants are here. Next season they'll come back and we'll harvest them next year. Asparagus, purple. We have about 4 different kinds of asparagus here. And they all did wonderful, even though I wasn't here to see it. That right there, purple sweet potato vines. He already cut the vines off of these pots. So it's time to go dig up some sweet potatoes and make a, I don't know if we're gonna get them. I'm gonna show you the truth. If we don't get sweet potatoes, you'll find out. I'll tell you. If we get them, we'll find out together.